I'm so ready for this. You know, it has been on my heart for so long to get on here and do an updated version of The Heart of Bless. I don't know if any of you out there have seen it. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but you know, some time has gone by now since that last promo video for this gift to all humanity. And I wanted to hop on with real talk about my journey to bless and how many lives we have touched and how many lives we are getting ready to impact. I mean, we are really on a mission to change the world. So I hope you will join me for a few moments as I share with you the heart of Bless. I love to give a little bit of a background story. You know, many people wonder when I share about Bless, like, how did this come about? Why are you doing what you do? How are you doing what you do? Like, why would you want to do what you are doing through Bless? And so I love to share where I was, where I've been, and where I'm headed. You know, this is just so vital to the mission that we're on, to really unite humanity and change the world. So I want to just share with you a little bit of that, you know, and take you back to 2017 when I was working in corporate America. You know, at that time, I felt like I had attained as far as society's expectations go. You know, I had reached a high-level management position. I was making more money than I had ever made in my life, and yet I felt more unfulfilled than ever. I wonder if any of you out there can relate. I'm sure that you can. You know, it's difficult when you're in that position because you feel like you checked all the boxes, right? I did everything that they told me I should do, but yet here I am, still feeling like there has to be more. And I remember taking time to like scattershoot resumes all over the place, just seeking for that fulfillment, wondering like, what else is there? There's got to be some other place for me where I can really thrive, where I can really flourish, where all the gifts and the talents that I don't even know are on the inside of me can come forth. And I found none of those resumes sticking to the wall. And then one day, everything began to change for me when I was asked a question, the question that will literally change the course of my life. I bet you know, maybe you know what that question was, but if you don't, stick around because I want to share it with you. And maybe when I ask it, it will change the course of your life. So the question was, what is your passion? What is it that you ultimately want to do? And I remember the day I was asked that question. I mean, I was getting ready to go to work. I was already feeling so unhappy, so miserable, dreading the day ahead when this question was posed to me. And immediately, without hesitation, I answered and I said, you know what? If I could do anything, I would just go bless people. And I started rattling off this list of names of people that I would go and help if I didn't have to go to work that day. But that day I went off to work. But what happened on the inside of me was that vision, that assignment started to take root, and a seed that had been planted began to spring up. And little did I know that there would be times that this would just kind of continue to float up into my mind, and it would be like something like, you know, that clings to you. Like, I'm thinking of a dryer sheet. You know, if you're ever doing laundry and you've just got that one stubborn dryer sheet that ends up showing up on the inside of your shirts, like you just can't get rid of the thing, right? This is how this was. The vision for Bless started to become so alive on the inside of me. And at that time, I didn't even know it was Bless, but I just knew I want to help people. How can I do this? How can I make this happen? What a wild, wild thought. And you know, to think that this could actually become something that I could do on a full-time basis was even more wild, and it seemed even more impossible. And I would love to share with you more of how that turned out. So it would be sometime later, maybe a few months. I don't remember the timeline fully. I wish I would have tracked it better. I may have notes somewhere. But I know in my heart, like it was sometime later that I was in the grocery store. And I found myself just shopping, picking up some items real quick when I had this thought. And the thought was, if you knew that the person you're passing here in the market had a need that you could help with, would you help? And I thought, well, yeah, it would totally help. I mean, that's like my heart to like want to help people. But then I thought, but how can I know what people really need? And it was literally that moment in time when the vision for Bless as a mobile app started to come alive on the inside of me. And I could see designing a platform where people could go to share their needs and offer help to those in their community and around the world. Like, this is so wild. At the time, I was still working my corporate job, still trying to stick it out. But yet this vision became clearer and clearer on the inside. And it wouldn't be much longer that I would realize that in order for me to really focus on this assignment, I would have to step out of corporate America and give it my full attention. Do you know when that happened? It was February of 2018 that I turned in my resignation notice. I remember that day so real, like it just happened yesterday. I remember my body just shaking with fear, going, "You are crazy. You're walking away from a 6-figure job to give a gift to humanity. You don't even know what this is going to look like. You don't know what it's going to be like. You don't even know if it's going to work. This is nuts." But I did it. Because I knew on the inside of me that this is so brilliant. This is so what this world needs. And this is so much what I'm called to do, that knowing that on the inside of me is not enough. Just knowing it is not enough. I have to take action. I have to. Literally, I realized on the inside, all humanity was waiting for me to step into this. That is powerful. And many are out there waiting for you. This is just kind of a side note to help you, because really and truly there's a gift and a talent on the inside of you that the world is waiting for you to birth forth. You think, "Oh, I'm just working my day-to-day job," and that might be great and that might be perfect and that might be where you're assigned, but if it's not, then the world is waiting for you to step into what you are called to do. We need what you have. So I just want to encourage you with that, So I did it. I submitted that resignation notice, and I believe I gave a week notice, and I was let go sooner than that. It was almost like they couldn't get rid of me quick enough, which was wild because I had done so well in the company and so well for the company. But you know what? When you're supposed to transition, you're supposed to transition. And that's what happened. I transitioned out. I remember taking a week off to reset, recalibrate, and then I hit the ground running to design Bless. Oh my gosh, what a thrill. And since then, every step has been orchestrated all along the way. I mean, I could tell the length of this story, the entirety of it, and make it so very long. But for the sake of time, I just want to tell you that when we were ready to launch the app, it was the night before, it was March 24th, 2019, when we were ready to launch the app. And I remember being in conversation with my developer and just feeling like all these feelings of excitement and oh my gosh, this is crazy, all these different things. And what he said to me was, Tara, if we could change just one life, it would all be worth it. It almost brings me to tears thinking of it, because I thought, oh my gosh, he hears my heart. He knows that is what my vision is. If we could make a difference in one person's life through this, it would all be worth it. Oh, what a thrill. So that very next day, on March 25th, 2019, Bless was launched to the Apple app and the Google Play Store. And since the launch, we have changed life after life after life after life, and we are only barely beginning. So the Heart of Bless is really all about providing a safe place for people to go where they can share their needs and offer help to one another, because need, it doesn't make you needy. It makes you human, and we are all human, and we all have needs that we can share. And on top of that, we all have something to give. And when you give, it changes lives. When you give with that purpose, when you give on purpose, with purpose to change lives and impact generations, instead of just looking to get rid of things, right? Bless is specifically for giving in this way. And one other thing, we really wanted Bless to be, like I said, a safe place for humanity. And that's why inside Bless is a system to provide this level of trust called Vouch for Me. I encourage every single person to use Vouch for Me. This helps us hold others accountable and helps keep the Bless community as a whole safe. This is so important, so valuable, and such an amazing system to use. So I want to encourage you with that. And I don't know if you know it or not, but there are also groups on Bless. And we're not talking about just connecting with people. We're really looking at taking what you're passionate about, joining together with other like-minded people so that you can change each other's lives and impact your community. There's really nothing like this. A pure platform with no ads, with no data collection, designed for the people to use to bring benefit to one another and to unite humanity, because we're stronger together, we're better together, we need each other, and we're really the best help for humanity. So we are looking to make kindness common on the daily, and the best way that we can do it, and the best way that we can change this world and make it the place that we all desire, is through Bless. So I want to invite you, if you're not a part yet, come and join us on Bless. You can download the app for free from the Apple app and the Google Play stores by heading to our website at bless-app.com. You can get it for free. No tricks, no gimmicks, no charge, nothing. We just want people to use it to come together to help one another in every part of There is so much more to come with Bless. I'm telling you, one day, hopefully not too far off, you will begin to see Bless supply houses in communities throughout the world, places where people can go to get the items that they have need of for no charge and with no strings attached. And where it will be like distribution centers, and you'll start to see Bless trucks transporting goods, delivering help and items to families throughout the world to let people know that we're there for you, that we love you, we care about you, and we need each other, and we're stronger together. All of these good things and much, much more are ahead. So thank you for listening to the Heart of Bless, this round 2 of the Heart of Bless. And thank you for joining in and doing your part to share a need of your own and to offer help to someone else. Go ahead and create a group on Bless and invite others to join. And let's make this the platform where we not only connect, but where we come together to change lives and impact generations through the power of Bless.